Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Saturday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Hope everyone's doing fine. It's been a couple of days since we've seen each other. I want to continue my A to Z's. This time the letter R. It'll probably be a two-parter because I've got quite a few to go through here, and I just can't breeze through them. Then secondly, wanted to kind of pay tribute to an artist that we lost this week, and one of my favorite bands as well. So before we get into everything, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. It's because of you guys, your likes, your subscriptions, your wonderful, wonderful comments that keep me going, keep me motivated to do this kind of thing, and I really, really appreciate it. Love you all. Love you all. Your comments are just amazing and wonderful. So I look forward to them for sure. So before we get into the R's, we've lost a few artists, and it's only July or beginning of August this year. And one huge one is just a couple of days ago in the form of Dusty Hill from the great little band from Texas, ZZ Top. It's an awesome box set with their first 10 albums in it. Yeah, Dusty Hill. If you've seen the documentary Little Band from Texas, which I've seen probably 5 times now, it's one of my favorites. Classy act. The band itself is classy as well. I mean, I know Frank Beard had his drug issues. He cleaned himself up because he all of a sudden he had all this money. What do you do with all this money? He said, and but they weren't the type of band that make the news as far as getting into, getting arrested, getting into trouble, that type of thing. So you don't hear much about any abuse issues, any stuff going on. So they had a class act going on, and all unique artists, all unique individuals in this band. Dusty Hill shared vocals with the great Billy Gibbons, an amazing guitarist in his own right. Unique voice, 2 different styles of voices, and it blended and worked well. But yeah, only 72, still young in my books. Still no reason for why. It's not really our business to know that anyway. Luckily, died in his sleep. Maybe didn't suffer. I don't know. There's no word on that. But I send my prayers out to Frank Beard and Billy Gibbons and their families, and also Dusty Hill and his remaining family. My love and respect goes out to these guys, and a huge, huge loss. And I hope it's not a trend. Remember a few years ago where we lost so many artists in that one year, and it was a shock. It was really a shock. And again, it's only the 1st of August, or close to the 1st of August, and we've lost too many already. So, but again, you've got the bluesy first album, and they had the balls to call it their first album, which is kind of cool. This is an amazing album. Then you have Rio Grande Mud. You've got Tres Hombres. And you got Fandango, kind of half studio, half live. These guys are great live act as well. Then you got Teja, Diguelo, El Loco, Eliminator, Afterburner, and Recycler. There's more, obviously, and I plan on getting their discography. There's more studio albums to get, and some pretty darn good ones. And I've heard they had one in the works as well. I know in the last little bit, Dusty Hill had been touring with the band. They've had a a stand-in basis. I believe an engineer or a tech standing in for them. I'm not quite. I have to research a little bit more on that one, but apparently they're going to continue on from what's going on as far as not breaking up or ending it, because again they've got more in their tank, so that's cool to do so. And it's up to it's their decision, it's their band, it's their life, and obviously they have music in their soul and they want to continue, so that's okay. I don't mind that at all. I'm just going to miss Dusty Hill's bottom heavy bass riffs and his great vocals, and great person as well. From what you hear and what you see, you don't know these people up close, but from what you see and take from it and read from it, pretty cool guy. So a huge loss. Rest in peace, Dusty Hill, and God, respect and love, and God's love to all the remaining family members and band members. So let's get into the R's here. Again, it's only going to be a little bit. I'm going to probably make this a two-parter because there's just too much. Jack White, the amazing Jack White from the White Stripes, great solo artist in his own right. Put the band together called the Raconteurs. This is a great album, amazing band. Steady as She Goes, big single off that one. Awesome stuff. And also Consolers of the Lonely. That's the two albums I have of these guys. From the Red Hot Chili Peppers, a great album, one of my favorites. Californication, hugely successful album for these guys. You've got Around the World, Scar Tissue, Other Side, Californication, of course. Yeah, Road Trippin'. Great album. These guys are cool. Then you got Blood Sugar Sex and Magic. Another fine album for these guys. A band I'm still getting into, digging everything I hear though, but I just not 100% familiar with them, because it's only recently that I got some of their albums, which I don't know why. But this is R.E.M. This is the album Green. Big album for these guys. Yeah. Orange Crush, Pop Psalm 69 or 89, sorry. Get Up, You're Everything. Awesome album. Now we have a single. This is R.E.M. Man on the Moon. It's a promo copy as well, so you got the edited version and the studio version. But great track, Man on the Moon. Then you have Reveal. Monster. A monster of an album for sure. What's the Frequency, Kenneth? One of my favorite songs from these guys. Yeah, good stuff. I've got 2 copies of Automatic for the People. 2 different versions, 2 different releases. Man on the Moon's on this one as well. Everybody Hurts. That one gets me all the time. And I have 2 copies of Eponymous. 2 different pressings as well. But great album. So again, still getting into R.E.M. But digging everything I hear. Great musicians, great music. Let's get into some vinyl. The Great Romantics, great American rock band, National Breakout. This is called. Then we have In Heat. And Personal. Great post-punk, new wave rock band, the Romantics. What I like about you is their big hit. Raphael Ravenscroft. This guy played sax on Jerry Rafferty's song. The big hit from Jerry Rafferty. I'll probably be showing him a little later. But yeah, he's a great sax player. This is a great sax album. Now it's going to bug me. That's going to bug me. Anyway, I'll think of it. Anyway, this is Her Father Didn't Like Me Anyway. But yeah. Baker Street. Thank you. Baker Street. I had to play the song in my mind. Anyway, he played sax on that, and that song is just full of great sax stuff. But great album, great album. The great Ram Jam. This is Portrait of the Artist as a Young Ram. Great rock band, Ram Jam. As well as self-titled Ram Jam. Terry Reid, great writer, songwriter. A lot of people have covered his songs. He's been around for a long time. This is a great rockin' album. This is Rogue Waves. Great guitarist, great singer. Yeah, it's a pretty cool album. This was part of a package that I bought off my friend from Ottawa. But good rockin' album. Good rockin' album. How about REO Speedwagon? This is Wheels Are Turnin'. Big hit for these guys. One of my favorites as well. I know they're a ballady type of band, but they can rock it out as well. They can. And this is Good Trouble. And before Kevin Ronan, the lead singer for REO Speedwagon, joined the band, they were a straight ahead, heavy rock and roll band. So this is, I think, their second or third album. Probably their second, maybe. This is This Time We Mean It. But heavy, heavy stuff. Heavy stuff. The Great Renaissance. This is Turn of the Cards. Awesome album. Awesome band as well. This was a great find. This is a single. This is Roxette, The Look. The great Roxette. Happy to find that one. Don't have too many singles, but how about the great movie soundtrack, The Rose from Bette Midler, emulating Janis Joplin's life. What a performance by Bette Midler. Just, I've got to watch that movie again. It's been years and years and years since I've seen that one. But great soundtrack. Great soundtrack. Amazing singer. When a Man Loves a Woman, Sold My Soul to Rock and Roll, Keep on Rockin', Whose Side Are You On, Midnight in Memphis, Concert Monologue, Love Me With a Feeling, Camellia, Homecoming Monologue, Stay With Me, Let Me Call You Sweetheart, and The Rose. Great soundtrack. This is a compilation album. This is Bands That Make It Rock, but the Roadies Make It Roll. This is called Roadies. It's a double album. You've got Alice Cooper, Asleep at the Wheel, Pat Benatar, Stephen Bishop and Yvonne Elliman, Blondie, Cheap Trick, Joe Ellie Band, Jay Ferguson, Jerry Lee Lewis, Roy Orbison and Emmylou Harris, Teddy Pendergrass, Eddie Rabbitt, Styx, Stu Sade and The Next, and Hank Williams Jr. So it's another soundtrack. Another soundtrack album. I've never seen this movie, but it's also got Meatloaf and Khaki Hunter and Art Carney. Roadie. This is a great indie rock band. This is kind of Beach Boys rocked up. That type of style, but heavier, but the same vocal style. Beautiful vocals, male and female, man and wife team, husband and wife team. This is Floral Canyon. Repeat, repeat, and I think, is it on? No, it's not. It's on Black Vinyl. But what a great, yeah, Jared Corder and Christian Corder are the husband and wife team, and Annie Herron. Great guitar work on this one as well. But really good album. Really good album. Happy to find this. This was just a pick out of Amazon, but turned out to be a great gem in Floral Canyon. How about Rainbow? This is live, then on the Down to Earth tour, Denver 1979. I believe this is on. Is this on colored vinyl? Yeah, it's on beautiful blue colored vinyl as well. But yeah, you've got Richie Blackmore. Graham Bonnet is the vocalist on this one. Cozy Powell plays drums. Roger Glover from Deep Purple plays bass, and Don Airey again from Deep Purple on keyboard. So great lineup. Yeah, limited blue. This is limited to 1,000 copies. I'm not sure what copy mine is. I can never find those numbers anywhere. But yeah, great. Love Rainbow. I love Rainbow. Recorded live at the Rainbow Music Hall, Denver, Colorado, November 16th, 1979. And we have Rainbow on stage. This is with Ronnie James Dio. Another great live album. And we have Rainbow Bent Out of Shape. The classic Rainbow Rising, which I also have on CD. And actually, I don't think I grabbed my Rainbow CDs. I have another Rainbow CD as well. This is Difficult to Cure. Richie Blackmore's Rainbow also. So yeah, love my Rainbow. Love my Rainbow. I think this was a VCLT from Aaron Mutha Alamere as well. Because of the MoFi sleeves, I can always recognize his VCLT. And I have another Rainbow in there. I'm just not going to get up and dig for it. But I have their second album on CD as well. The great Red Rider, Tom Cochrane and Red Rider, As Far as Siam. Lunatic Fringe is a big track off of this one. Great, great song. Classic FM staple. From Canada, the great punk rock, new wave, Rough Trade. This is Avoid Freud. Carol Pope. High School Confidential is the big track. Classic track on that one. And for those who think young, and Weapons. Love her voice, unique vocal range. I I'm going to hold off there because there's more to go when we're already at just under 20 minutes. But thank you to all. Again, rest in peace, Dusty Hill. This is part one of the R's from my A to Z's. And we'll talk to you again soon. Love you all. Take care. Bye now.